Laboratory exercise number 7. Reproductive system, cow's internal morphology.
We cannot seem to find a cow that has a complete reproductive tract, but instead we found this. Here, the vulva, vaginal vestibule, clitoris, and urethra is not completely visible.
Cervix.
First thing we have is the cervix. It is a unique structure within the reproductive tract that is measured 4 to 5 inches long and 1 to 2 inches in diameter. It lies between the vagina and the uterus, which is designed to restrict access to the uterus.
Uterus.
The uterus of mammals is a Y-shaped structure consisting of the body, 2 uterine horns, and the cervix. The size and shape of the uterus varies among the various species of farm animals. The upper part of the uterus consists of the 2 uterine horns that develop into the oviducts or fallopian tubes. Mammals that normally produce single offspring or twins, such as cattle, have smaller horns and a larger body.
Ovaries.
The ovaries of the cow are much smaller than those of the mare. They usually measure about 3.5 to 4 centimeters in length and 2.5 centimeters in width, and are about 1.5 centimeters thick in their largest part. The weight is 15 to 20 grams. They are oval in form, pointed at the uterine end, and have no ovulation fossa. They are usually situated near the middle of the lateral margin of the pelvic inlet cranial to the external iliac artery in the non-pregnant subject, but may be farther craniate, especially in cows which have been pregnant.
Corpus luteum.
The greater part of the surface of the gland is covered with germinal epithelium, the peritoneal epithelium being limited to a narrow zone along the attached border. So there are follicles of various sizes often seen projecting from the surface, as well as corpa lutea or a corpus luteum, which is a pregnancy has pronounced yellow color, and it may reach a width of 1 to 1.5 centimeters. It should be known that in many cases, only a small part of the corpus luteum shows on the surface of the ovary, but in this case, since it's a heifer, the corpus luteum is more obvious. The uterine tubes or the fallopian tubes are long. They are about 20 to 25 centimeters in length and are less flexuous than in the testicles, so they are relatively much larger.
Vagina.
The vagina is the passage between the cervix and the vulva. The lining of the vagina is moist during estrus and dry when the animal is not in estrus. During copulation, the semen is deposited in the vagina. The vagina expands to allow the fetus to pass through at birth.
Vulva.
The outer portion of the reproductive tract is the vulva. This protects the reproductive tract by keeping out larger debris through it.
Vaginal vestibule.
The vestibule is a part of the reproductive tract shared with the urinary system. It is approximately 4 inches long.
Clitoris.
Clitoris. The clitoris has very short crura, but the body is 10 to 12 centimeters long and is flexuous. Only the pointed end of the glands is visible in the ventral commissure of the vulva.
Urethra.
Female urethra. The urethra is 10 to 12 centimeters in female urethra. The urethra is 10 to 12 centimeters in length in the cow. It is fused dorsally with the wall of the vagina, while laterally and ventrally it is covered by constrictor vestibuli muscle.
Reproductive tract of cow.